Givzey and version2.ai are solving nonprofit fundraising's biggest challenges by building the world's first fully autonomous fundraiser and digital gift documentation management system. I'm here with Jon Jaszek, Givzey's VP of Engineering, and we're here to talk about some big plans for this year. So Jon, thank you for inviting me to your home.
Thank you, yeah.
It's a beautiful office.
This is where Givzey was built.
So first and foremost, your team has big plans, big growth plans for the year. What are you excited about as we talk about the growth of the team specifically?
Yeah, so I will say that I've worked at Givzey for a little over 2 years now. And in these 2 years, I am not lying when I say I have grown more professional in these 2 years than I have in most of my career. And it has been such an amazing opportunity that I really want to be able to share with other people because it is challenging, but it's exciting. If you're the type of person that feels like you're ready to elevate yourself professionally, this is the place to do it because the opportunities here are endless. We are growing faster than any company I've ever been a part of. I've worked in tech for many years and it's amazing to see how fast we're growing. And because of that growth, the opportunities really are growing with it. And we need people to come and join us and help us build this thing.
Definitely. And when we talk about, vertical AI or specifically applying AI in a specific application use case, some of the leading institutions in the world in terms of nonprofits, NGOs, life-changing businesses are Givzey's customers. What are some of the ways that the engineering team is helping those customers grow, and how are you leveraging AI today?
Sure. So we are trying to build a fully autonomous fundraiser. That is our goal. We have had some amazing successes already, and really it feels like the sky is the limit. And you mentioned that we work with nonprofits. We only work with nonprofits here. And that is something that I would say we all take very personally here at Givzey because we're all pretty passionate about nonprofits. And a lot of these organizations that have signed on with us are organizations that I have donated to in the past. So that makes it feel like there's more of a responsibility to make sure that what these organizations are giving us, they're going to get something more out of it, because otherwise I feel like it would have failed them. And why would I even be a donor to them if I'm not helping them in this capacity as well?
Definitely. And as you think about, the team as it stands today and what are some of the growth plans for the year, what are you all focused on in terms of bringing on from a resource perspective, specific people, et cetera?
So we are looking for full stack engineers, people who can come on board, who can look at a board of projects, figure out what the most impactful pieces are, take them and run with it. We're also looking for machine learning engineers as well. Cool. We have one amazing machine learning engineer so far, but we're looking to build out that team as well.
Yeah. And as you think about the types of people that have been successful here, working for a mission-driven company obviously being important, what are some of the ways that a successful person or archetype comes in and wins at Givzey?
Sure. So I will be the first to admit that I only know what I know. When I don't know something, I will burn the candle at both ends to figure it out.
Yeah.
Recently, we've gone through a SOC 2 audit, which, as anyone knows, it's a pain. It takes a long time. And we had a recent engineer come on board, Dayu, and one of the requirements for our SOC 2 audit was setting up a CI/CD process, which is fairly technical, but he was able to come on board, map it out for us, build it, deploy it, and get it ready. And it required really no work on my end. He just came in and he just did it for us. And it was amazing, to say the least. Without him being here, I don't know if we would have gotten the audit done in time. Yeah. And that's the type of person that we're looking for. People who can just come aboard, find a problem, and come with a solution ready to go.
Certainly. And from a full stack perspective, obviously there's an endless amount of projects that they can work on. In terms of the types of people that you're looking for, both from a cultural perspective and what are some of the things they'll get to work on, what will those be?
Yeah. So obviously we're looking for people who understand our mission, who understand that what we're building here, it really is to make the world a better place. I know it's such a cliche to say, we're changing the world with our product. We're trying to really improve NPOs here. We want to make sure that these NPOs succeed, thrive, and that's why we're building this product, really to help these people out. So to do that, we are building this autonomous fundraiser. And a lot of the projects revolve heavily around things like automation, machine learning, API connections, really trying to build a holistic product where this fundraiser can reach out to donors through all sorts of channels, things like text, email, even print we're working on, which is kind of cool that AI built something, send a letter to somebody. It happens. It's cool. It's really exciting to see that. So really just trying to build this holistic product. So our fundraiser can act as much like an actual fundraiser as possible.
And last but not least, you mentioned about all the value that you've gotten over the past couple of years working at Givzey. What would you tell anyone else coming in the door in terms of why Givzey, why they should work there?
Yeah, I already said a little bit, but really, if you are looking to take your career to the next level, if you're willing to put in the work, if you feel like you maybe have worked in places that haven't appreciated or maybe don't see the value you provide,
Sure.
this is the place that will recognize that. I'm living proof of it. When I started at Givzey, I was building just front-end websites for Adam, our CEO. And before we know it, I'm building the whole product for him because he saw that I had the dedication, the commitment to go and do this for him. So if you have that passion and that drive, get a hold of us and come work with us because this is the place to grow your career.
This is Jon, Givzey's VP of Engineering. I'm Matt from MWT Boston. Check out their roles on the Givzey careers page.